So here we are, 12 months on.
We do something called a Greatness Unlocked Scholarship that we like to offer the student based on their journey, their application and things like that. And James is someone who's stood up for us.
So it's a year since we awarded you a scholarship.
Yeah.
Just obviously it was a big moment for me as well, because I looked at absolutely, it's amazing those days.
Yeah.
What sort of impact has it had on you?
When we found out about the scholarship, it was obviously a big moment, and then it's definitely eased a lot financially wise, because instead of putting the scholarship towards my tuition fees for the first year, I was able to put it towards my accommodation, and that was like a big weight off my shoulders.
Yeah, just made it a lot easier for you,
Yeah.
basically.
It just made the whole transition from moving out of home and moving into something that I've never really pictured myself doing.
Yeah. What's been the sort of standout moment in this first 12 months for you? What's been the thing that you remember most?
When the student rep elections opened, and in my head I was like, I'm not interested in it. And then I spoke to Steph, and she was like, well, I think you'd be a really good fit for it. Steph clearly thinks that I can do it, kind of thing. So in my head I was like, well, I might as well apply for it.
Yeah.
I didn't expect anything out of it. And I found out that me and one of my friends had been elected into the position. So at the start of uni, I was in the mindset of I just want to get through it. I didn't want to put myself out of my comfort zone, kind of thing. But then doing that, putting myself forward for the election, trying to get votes, campaigning and everything, obviously it pushed me out of my comfort zone because I wasn't used to doing that sort of thing.
That's makes me feel warm inside my heart, because I think that's the growth, isn't it? The sort of journey from being someone who thought that you would never be a student rep, someone who would never be in a position of, leadership, and now you're 12 months on and you sort of Magic Steph is working with you and making sure that you feel that you're confident enough to go and get those positions. And so what would you look back upon and think, okay, I want to do next year, this is my sort of target for next year? What does year 2 look like?
Looking for more opportunities, kind of similar to what I did this year, with the student rep thing.
Yeah.
Whether that be applying again for next year or trying setting up more events for students and that sort of thing.
Yeah. What can we do better? I'm always interested in what we can do better. We always have to look at ourselves in the mirror. You're supposed to say nothing now. Wrong answer.
Well, I'm having to think about it at least.
It's not yet. There's not 4 things coming out.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think when I ask myself, am I on track? You know what I mean? Sometimes you don't know, do you? I mean, even me now, I'm 50, and I sometimes think, am I on track? Am I where I want to be? Do you feel like you're on track? You're obviously 1 year in. Or do you feel like sometimes it's something you don't quite know, but you're enjoying the journey? Just go with the flow.
I think it's one of those things where I'm not too sure where I am, in the journey kind of thing, but I know, like you say, I know I'm enjoying it kind of thing, because how easy I found it to settle in, make friends, all of that kind of thing. I get along with the lecturers fairly well as well, so
that's good.
That made it a hell of a lot easier, throughout the year.
What does your perfect job look like in a couple of years? At United.
Somewhere down the line, hopefully, but I think within the next few years, I just want to be obviously somewhere in sport, whether that be in coaching or some other area in sport.
Yeah.
Somewhere that I enjoy, kind of thing.
It's interesting because I did the graduation about a month ago for this year's graduates. And I always try and think of a theme every single year in terms of sort of what to say to them. And this year, I had to use that phrase that, do something that makes you happy.
Yeah.
Because we have one life, don't we? And you have that sort of short period of time, 30, 40, 50 years of time. And you to think that you actually are going into a job or work every day, it's really important that you enjoy what you're doing. Look, I think you're doing incredibly well. I mean, you think where we were 12 months ago, and the first year that you've had, and you've enjoyed it, it's flown by. Mm-hmm. You've got obviously quite a bit more time to come, but at least you know what it looks like now, and you've got absolutely nothing to worry about whatsoever, because you give your all, don't you?
No, yeah.
Don't you? You absolutely do give your all every single day. What a great first year you've had. You should congratulate yourself, pat yourself on the back. You've done absolutely incredibly well, and you've set up really well for year 2, aren't you now?
Yeah, definitely.
And so you just relax, enjoy the rest of your summer. Hopefully our team start winning. Most importantly. James, been great speaking to you, and I'm going to come back in a year's time and speak to you again.
Yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's
deal.
Yeah.
Okay, brilliant. Well done.